Have you ever poured your heart into someone who treated you like an option? You give your all, your time, your energy, your love. Yet you feel invisible, cast aside, as if your presence holds no weight. It is a gut-wrenching feeling. But what if I told you that the very act of chasing is what drives them away? In this breakdown of INVICTUS X's powerful guide, we're going to flip the script using ancient Stoic wisdom. We aren't just going to get them to look at you. We are going to make them fear losing you. The fundamental error most of us make when ignored is trying harder. We text more. We explain more. We make ourselves more available. But in the economy of relationships, scarcity creates value. When you are always there, you become part of the furniture, reliable but unnoticed. To change this dynamic, you don't need to shout. You need to change your frequency. This is where Stoicism enters the modern dating arena. It isn't about being cold or manipulative. It's about regaining your dignity. As highlighted in Insights from Glasp, the philosopher Epictetus famously asserted, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By mastering your reaction, you master the relationship dynamic. Phase 1. The art of withdrawal. The first step in making someone regret losing you is strategic silence. Imagine a scenario. You usually send 3 paragraphs explaining how you feel when they cancel plans. They expect it. It feeds their ego. But today, you simply don't respond. Or you send a calm, "Okay." The lack of noise is deafening. Marcus Aurelius noted that silence is powerful when it comes from a just cause. It forces the other person to sit with their own behavior. They realize the noise you made was actually your care. And now that it's gone, the silence feels heavy. This leads directly into controlled absence. You aren't disappearing to punish them. You are withdrawing to protect yourself. It's the difference between storming out of a room, which shows you care too much, and simply not being there because you have better things to do. When you remove your availability, you create a vacuum. Human nature hates a vacuum. They will instinctively try to fill it by reaching out to you. But what do you do with that time away? You focus on yourself. This isn't the fake, "look at me having fun" posts on Instagram. This is deep work. You hit the gym, you read, you build your business. You become the protagonist of your own life again. When they see you glowing up without them, it hits their pride harder than any angry text ever could. Phase 2. Emotional sovereignty. The most difficult, yet most attractive trait is zero emotional reaction. Let's look at a concrete example. Say this person reaches out after weeks of ignoring you, dropping a breadcrumb text like, "Hey." The old you would have jumped, heart racing, typing a reply instantly. The stoic you waits. Maybe you reply hours later, maybe you don't. You remain serene. This non-reaction is terrifying to someone who is used to controlling your emotional state. It signals that they no longer hold the remote control to your feelings. This builds silent self-esteem. You don't need to broadcast your worth. You embody it. It's in the way you walk, the way you dress, and the way you speak. It's a quiet confidence that screams, "I am enough." When you validate yourself, you stop begging for them to do it. Complimenting this is powerful indifference. This is often misunderstood as hate, but hate is still a connection. Indifference is freedom. It means their actions no longer destabilize you. If they call, fine. If they don't, fine. This level of detachment drives people crazy because it reverses the power dynamic completely. Phase 3. The gatekeeper. Finally, you must become the gatekeeper of your own life through unbreakable boundaries. Think of your life as a VIP club. Previously, you let this person in, despite them violating the dress code and trashing the place. Now, the bouncer is back at the door. You clarify what you will and will not accept. If they disrespect your time, they don't get access to you. As noted in a GLASP highlight regarding curating your microsystem, the people closest to us influence our mindset. Therefore, setting boundaries is essential for preserving your own master narrative. This leads to selective generosity. Stop giving wife/husband privileges to people who treat you like a casual acquaintance. Your energy, your affection, and your help are limited resources. Only spend them on those who have earned the right to them. Ultimately, this culminates in unshakable self-confidence. When you know you can survive and thrive without them, you become dangerous. You become magnetic. You are no longer needy, you are choosing. And there is nothing more attractive than someone who chooses themselves first. The lesson: become the prize. The goal of these attitudes isn't revenge. Revenge is petty. It shows you are still hurt. The goal is transformation. When you apply these 9 Stoic attitudes, a shift occurs. You stop wondering why they don't want you, and they start wondering why they can't have you. They will come back. They almost always do when they sense the shift. But the beauty of this journey is that by the time they come running back, desperate to reclaim the access they lost, you might realize you no longer want them. You will have leveled up beyond their reach. INVICTUS X reminds us, the person who didn't value you yesterday will regret it tomorrow, but only if you learn to value yourself today. If you are ready to take your power back, start with just one of these habits. Share your journey with us. Which attitude are you struggling with the most? Let's discuss it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to INVICTUS X for more wisdom on becoming unbreakable.